Good afternoon, basketball fans. Yes, it's tournament time. We're here at the Merckett Gymnasium on the Paula Sullivan Court, which is on the campus of Stonehill College. And today, Stonehill hosting Assumption of Worcester. And this is indeed the Northeast 10 Conference. It's the quarterfinals of the championship round. And today we have a team like Stonehill. They call them the Skyhawks. They have a record of 16 wins and 3 losses in the NE10 Conference. And they happen to be 20 wins and 5 losses overall. I'm Dave Clifton. I'm here at courtside along with Ken Wood. Today's cablecast, a production of ECAT, Eastern Community Access Television, and Ken, our sponsor.
Yeah, our sponsor today is Northeastern Savings Bank. And Northeastern Savings Bank is your local financial resource with 18 locations across southeastern Massachusetts. Experience the best community bank can offer. Visit northeasternsavingsbank.org.
Sounds good. It makes me want to go make a quick deposit.
That's right.
Or withdrawal. So, folks, today is tournament time, and we have an opportunity to see Stonehill that's had a very successful season. They played their last game last week, and today they start with the quarterfinals. They are the team that come in first place in the Northeast Division of the NE10 Conference, and they're taking on Assumption College. They are seed number 5. Stonehill beat the same team twice during the season, and we have 5 teams from each division that actually qualified, Ken, for tournament play. And in the Northeast Conference, we have Stonehill, and right behind them we have St. Anselm's, Bentley, we have Southern New Hampshire, and of course Assumption. In the Southwest Division of the NE10 Conference, we have Adelphi, we have Lemoyne, New Haven, and then we have Pace University as well as AIC. Both AIC and Pace got knocked out in the preliminary round. Tonight, of course, is March 1st, and we have both teams are in the locker room right now ready to come out to participate in tournament play. This has been a super year underneath the leadership of head coach Tricia Brown.
Actually, Dave, if they continue their offense and defense that they've had the last few games, they should have a good shot at winning the competition.
And of course, there's 3 other games going on in the quarterfinal round. We'll get a chance to see how they make out, because this same team, the winner of this afternoon's ball game, will actually play on Thursday evening, a 7 p.m. tip-off. And of course, the home court advantage goes to the team that has the best record when they compete against each other. The only other team in both divisions that actually has a better record is Adelphi. They have 24 wins and 2 losses. One of their losses against Stonehill College. So anything can happen, especially when it comes to postseason play. We're going to come back as both teams now preparing to come out and loosen up for the opening tip-off. A big thank you to our on-site producer, Chris Dolan. He has been there from start to finish. What a terrific season this team has had.
Oh, it's been an excellent season for them.
Ken and I will be back with the starting lineups, the playing of the national anthem as we salute the red, white, and blue, the American flag. We'll also have the opening tip-off. So hurry back, folks. It's tournament time. Again, good afternoon, basketball fans. Welcome to Merckett Gymnasium here on the campus of Stonehill College. As we said during our pregame show, it's tournament time here at Merckett. The Division II Women's College basketball team, they call them the Skyhawks from Stonehill College here in Easton, Massachusetts. They are the number 1 seed in the quarterfinal round of the NE10 conference. And of course, in tournament time, it's the championship that they'll lead up to. The winner of today's game will advance to the NE10 semifinal round, and they will face the winner of today's quarterfinal between Northeast number 3 Bentley College and Southwest number 2 Lemoyne. And that game will take place on Thursday at 7 p.m. right here at Merckett Gymnasium if Stonehill is fortunate enough to pull this one out. Today they are hosting the Assumption Greyhounds. Greyhounds finished 7-12 in conference play, losing 2 games to Stonehill College during the season. They were 14-4 overall. The Skyhawks 20-5. They took first place in the NE10 North Conference play with a record of 16 wins and 3 losses. Stonehill coming off a 68-55 victory against Southern New Hampshire. That was on February 22nd. They're led by head coach Tricia Brown, class of 87 at Harvard, her 19th season. She has 384 victories, 176 victories. She'll be battling against head coach Kerry Fair, class of 83 at Providence. She has 410 victories, 402 losses. Believe it or not, Ken, in her 29th season as a head basketball coach. The officials for today's game, Kerry Lang, Christopher Bradley, Eon Carey will be back, and they also have an alternate backup here at the scorer's table, Nathan Mendez, just in case. Again, today is the quarterfinal round of the NE10 tournament. Stonehill hosting Assumption from Worcester, Massachusetts. Stonehill took first place in their division. They are the home team from Easton, Massachusetts. And it'll be interesting to see how things go. I see Paula Sullivan. Her name is on the court. She's also here in the stands, rooting the team that she used to coach. And she was the athletic director here at Stonehill College. Taking a look at other bracket games that are taking place today, Ken. New Haven plays at St. A's. That's a quarterfinal round, along with Bentley visiting Lemoyne. New Hampshire University travels to Adelphi. Adelphi has a record of 26 wins and 2 losses. They're 17-2 in conference play. They're the only team in the NE10 that has a better record than Stonehill. Lemoyne is 18-8. They're 14-5 in conference play. Stonehill 20-5 in the Northeast Division of the NE10 Conference. They're 16-3. And behind them we got St. Anselm's from Manchester, New Hampshire. They're 19-6 overall, 15-4 in conference play. Bentley from Waltham, Massachusetts. They're 19-8, 14-5 overall. Southern New Hampshire, 8-11 in conference play, and they're 16-12 overall. And Assumption, they're seeded number 5 in the Northeast Division of the NE10 Conference. They have a record of 14 wins, 14 losses, and they happen to be 18-10. 2 of their losses against Stonehill, and just let me give you the scores of those 2 ball games. Stonehill beat Assumption back on December 1st by a score of 63-51. They beat them again on February 15th, 62-53. Almost the same score, but not quite. Top 5 teams in each division actually qualify for tournament play. In the Northeast Division, Stonehill, St. Anselm's, Bentley, Southern New Hampshire, and Assumption. In the Southwest Division, Adelphi, Lemoyne, New Haven, Pace, and American International. However, Pace and American International were knocked out of the tournament during the preliminary rounds. Semifinals will be on Thursday, March 5th. The final championship game will be back here at Mercott. I shouldn't say at Mercott. It will be at the home court of the team in the tournament that gets to the championship game and also has the best record. Right now, we're prepared to salute the red, white, and blue, the American flag here at Mercott Gymnasium on the Paula Sullivan Court. We expect to have a capacity crowd on hand because this is the tournament. Stonehill did a terrific job during the season, finished 16-3 in conference play. And now as we look at the American flag, we salute all the veterans and those men and women who served in our armed forces prior to tonight's NE10 conference game, part of the NCAA.
To honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad, we ask that you please rise and join us for the playing of our national anthem.
The national anthem, God Bless America. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. We'll be describing today's action. Stonehill College hosting Assumption of Worcester, Massachusetts. They call them the Greyhounds.
The visiting Greyhounds from Assumption.
And right now we're ready to introduce the starting lineups for the Greyhounds,
South Portland, Maine, wearing number
Assumption
38 Bowman.
College.
From Norwood, Massachusetts, a junior number 4, Megan Green.
Number 3 is Emma Poland, sophomore, South Portland, Maine. Megan Reen, number 4, a junior, now from Norwood, Mass. We have a Brenna Chaperoni, who's a senior from Washington Township, New Jersey. And then number 13, Laura Roman, junior, Bronx, New York. And then we have Tima Felani, junior from Peabody, Mass. And number 30, Monica Spain, is a freshman from Braintree, Mass.
And now we have the starting lineup for the Stonehill Skyhawks, 20-5, 16-3 overall. Here's Kelsey Shaw, senior guard, 5'10" from Bar Harbor, Maine. Grace Carter also gets the starting lineup. Number 35, a senior guard, 5'7" from Arlington, Mass. Kayla Raymond, number 30, a sophomore forward, leads the team in scoring and rebounding. She, of course, is a hometown gal from Eastern Massachusetts. Madison Seymour gets the starting nod, a junior guard at 5'8" from Glastonbury, Connecticut. And Gabrielle Ruda, terrific job on the boards, can also score, a senior forward from Plymouth, Massachusetts. This team is led by head coach Tricia Brown, and expect getting some playing time off the bench. Look for Jennifer Warden. Also, you'll see quite often coming in for relief Megan Hill from Mansfield, Massachusetts. And let me not forget Emily Bramante from Chelmsford, Mass. Lots of players getting some playing time as we're just about ready now for the opening tip-off. Jumping the tap will be Tammy Falayi. She'll jump the tap against Kayla Raymond. There's the tap. Loose ball. Control by the Greyhounds. Monica Spain. At the top of the key, you have Poland. He plays catch with Reen. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Raymond. A turnover for the Greyhounds. Raymond at the top of the key gets it to Carter. Carter throws an over-the-head pass across the court to Shaw. She stops, takes to Jay, doesn't fall, and we're gonna have a jump ball. Ruda and Spain fighting for the ball. Spain from Braintree, Mass. Ruda from Plymouth, Mass.
And Stonehill gets the ball.
So Shaw will put the ball in play as they double stack outside the paint area. There's Raymond. Takes a long one, doesn't fall. Rebound by Reen. Reen from Norwood, Mass. Gets it back out front to Falayi. They go low. They take the shot. Air ball. Ends up in the hands of Madison Seymour. Raymond takes the long three. She got it! Free ball, Raymond from Easton, Mass.
The women's game is 3 10-minute periods.
We'll have a 30-second clock. We got 3 officials dressed in stripes. This is the quarterfinals of the Northeast 10 tournament play, all part of the NCAA Division II women's college basketball at its finest. They go low, shot blocked by Raymond. Ends up in the hands of Ruda. Here comes Carter. Carter across the timeline. Back out front to Ruda. Ruda goes low, ball stolen. Greyhounds get the ball back. Stonehill has had the opportunity as Reen dribbles to the near side of the court. There's a long three, doesn't fall. That was Capiccioni on that shot. Ruda dishes off to Raymond, ball stolen. Good hands by Megan Reen. Underneath, and another basket. Scored is right now Stonehill out in front 3-2. That was the first hoop by the Greyhounds.
7:36 left in the first period.
Megan takes the shot. I should say Madison Seymour. Missed shot, rebound, ends up in the hands of Reen. Reen works the far side of the court. At the high post, Monica Spain. And again, a couple of turnovers by trying to go low. Good defensive effort by both Ruder and Raymond. The 2 hours. This quarterfinal tournament game is broadcast here on ECAT, Eastern Community Access Television. The winner of today's game will play on Thursday evening. That'll be the 5th of March.
Kayla Raymond's lost a few of her shots, but when she warms up, she'll be going good.
Bramante goes to the scorer's table. She'll be coming in. Stonehill in a man-to-man defense. We're in the first quarter of play. Capiccioni takes the shot, misses, rebound by Raymond. Raymond, a little tricky dribble. Kayla goes low. Ruda comes out to the high post. Here's Shaw. She goes up, throws it up off the window, made the basket, drove right, threw it up with her left hand. She is a southpaw.
5-2, Stonehill College. 6:12 left in the first period.
Here's a good three-point shot by Monica Spain from Braintree, Mass. Only a freshman.
Tie game, 5-5.
Both the games that Stonehill defeated Assumption, they were both close games. Madison Seymour goes to the hoop, and they're going to call a blocking foul. No, they're going to call a charge. Offensive foul called against Stonehill. Jennifer Warden now will come into the ball game along with Sophia Glyden.
5:48 left in the first period.
So Glidden comes into the lineup. Getting a rest with Kayla Raymond, their leading scorer and rebounder. Again, they go low. Turnaround, Jay, but there was a traveling violation before the hoop. No basket. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. And Ken, we can't be more thankful than to express our appreciation to Northeastern Savings Bank.
Yeah, Northeastern Savings Bank was the sponsor for the game today, and they have financial resources with 18 locations across southeastern Massachusetts. That's both in Bristol and Plymouth counties.
Good look underneath by Glidden. She got the ball low to Gabriel Ruda, number 31. She'll go to the charity stripe. She'll shoot 2. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Good crowd on hand here at Mercott Gymnasium. Both these teams playing in the quarterfinals of the NE10 Conference, should call it championship tournament play. Semifinals on Thursday, the finals next Sunday.
Gail Rudo, she got her first shot.
Takes the second and makes it. Puts her team out in front by 2.
7-5, Stonehill. 5:15 left in the first period.
Here's Bowen now, comes across the timeline, takes her time, works the farther side of the court back to the top of the key. Stonehill stays in their man-to-man defense. And again, we got a traveling violation. We got a timeout called on the court with 4:55. We're in the first quarter of play.
The winning team today's game will be advanced to the NE10 semifinal round to face the winner of today's quarterfinal between Northeast Conference number 3 Bentley and Southwest West Conference number 2 Limon on the Thursday at 7 p.m.
The officials for today's game, Kerry Lang, Christopher Bradley, and Ian Carey, as we get entertained on courtside by the dancers here at Stonehill College. Taking a look at some of the stats, sophomore forward Kayla Raymond leads her team in scoring with 16.3 points per game. Gabriel Ruda has 10 points a game, and Grace Carter 9.2 points per game. You'll see quite often Coach Tricia Brown uses about 10 players. Shaw, Seymour, Raymond, Ruder, Carter. You'll see Megan Hill coming off the bench. You'll see Glyden getting playing time, as well as Jennifer Warden.
Right now, number 30, Monica Spain, has got 3 points for Assumption, and for Stonehill, Kayla Raymond has 3 for the top player for Stonehill.
Here's Raymond, drives to the hoop, goes down the left lane, throws up a running right-hander off the window and makes the basket. So she come back into the game after the timeout, not taking much time before scoring. Rebound pulled down by Ruda. I should say Jennifer Warden. There's the long 3, doesn't fall. Glyden with the rebound. Gets it back, and we got a foul on the play. Good pass from Shaw an over-the-head pass to Raymond, driving down the lane, who tried to take the shot, got fouled.
Back in the assumption lineup, number 21, Jamie Falahi.
9-5 Stonehill, 4:15 left in the first period.
Falavi back in the lineup now for the Greyhounds. Here's Raymond, makes the first show, rolled around the rim and fell in. Couple of dribbles, good concentration. The free throw is good. She makes them both.
11-5, Stonehill, the first largest lead.
Green is number 4. You'll see her handle the ball quite often, along with Capiccioni. Here's the shot, doesn't fall. Stonehill comes down with another tough rebound. Ball stolen. Capiccioni goes coast to coast, makes the basket. I shouldn't say coast to coast. She stole it at half court.
11-7 Stonehill. 3:45 left in the first period.
Here's Raymond. Cross the court passes sometimes can be very dangerous. Raymond goes to the hoop, does a turnaround J. She got it. Nice play. Nice offensive move by Kayla Raymond.
13-7 Stonehill.
And we're going to have a foul before the drive baseline. Neither team in the bonus. We got 3:13. We're in the first quarter of play. Seymour comes back in for Glyden. Warden comes out. Shaw gets a rest. So Carter is back into the lineup along with Seymour. There's a shot, doesn't fall. Rebound by Glyden. Dishes off to Bramante. To Carter. Carter goes low to Ruda. Back out front. The shot is good by Madison Seymour. Wow.
16-7 Stonehill. 2:49 left in the first period.
Bramante. Back out front to Raymond. Raymond stops, goes up with a J, doesn't fall. They like to do that little give and go. It doesn't work for them though, as Madison Seymour comes down with the rebound. Coach Tricia Brown calls the play. Bramante with the ball at the top of the key. They work the ball on the outside perimeter. Seymour to Carter. They play catch out front. Ruda posted low along with Raymond. They're going to be forced to take this shot. They do, and doesn't go in. Raymond hauls down the rebound. Madison Seymour gets it to Raymond. They go low to Ruda, and we're going to have a quick foul.
Foul, number 21, Jamie Falahi, her first personal.
On 21.
The 13th foul of the first quarter.
So they'll call that foul against Tammy Falahi. That sends Ruda to the charity stripe. She'll shoot 2. Big thank you to Chris Dolan on camera. He's been our on-site producer. Sets us up, gets us on the air.
She missed
Shot
it first.
by Ruda. She missed them both.
Yep.
.134, the clock running. If you just joined us, you're watching Division II Women's College Basketball. It's tournament time. Nice position underneath by Spain.
16-9 Stonehill.
Carter goes low to Raymond. Raymond takes the J, won't fall for her. Stonehill dressed in the white uniform. The Greyhounds dressed in the dark blue.
Stonehill fouls at number 35, Grace Carter. Her first personal, and team's third foul.
So they'll call this against Grace Carter. Megan Hill comes in the line. She's from Manchester, Massachusetts. She relieves Kayla Raymond. And we're going to have a jump ball. Good defensive hustle by Bramante. Possession rule gives the ball back, however, to the Greyhounds.
Stonehill's been very good in the defense.
We saw them arrive earlier, this team from Worcester. I'm not sure if they came in a Greyhound bus, but they did come in a bus. Yeah. Another turnover by Assumption. Here come the Skyhawks. Bramante to Seymour. They get it to Ruda. Ruda goes low to Hill, goes out of bounds. Stonehill will get it back. They'll double stack the paint area.
28.4 seconds.
Grace Carter will take the ball out underneath at the baseline. She gets it to Seymour, back out front to Bramante. Bramante, little tricky dribble out front. Here's Ruda, takes the three, doesn't fall. And we're going to have a reaching in foul called against Megan Hill.
Stonehill fouls number 33, Megan Hill, her first personal. The team's fourth.
That's Hill's first personal foul. Stonehill right now out in front, 16-9. And they've been a little bit off in their shooting. And there's a long shot. And again, they didn't beat the 30-second clock. That's the end of the first quarter here at Mercott Gymnasium. Stonehill out in front of Assumption College by a score of 16-9. And a lot at stake in this particular game. The loser is out of the tournament, and the season would be over for either one of these two teams. Assumption got here by winning the preliminary round before the quarterfinals. They defeated Payson.
Like I mentioned to you before, Stonehill's defense has been really good today. So if they continue that, there's no reason why they shouldn't win the game.
Of course, the jury is still out. Taking a look at the Northeast 10 women's basketball championship history, Stonehill won this whole thing back during the I should say the 2008 season. They defeated Bryant 90-79. They won again in 1998 by beating Bentley. And of course, they defeated Bentley in 1987 by a score of 58-53. And it was Bentley defeating Stonehill back in 1998.
Kayla Raymond right now
70-54.
is Kayla is now the top scorer for Stonehill for 9, and Madison Seymour for 3, and Monica Spain for Assumption is 5.
Ball went out of bounds. Good steal on that last turnover by Emmy Poland. She's from South Portland, Maine. Greyhounds get the ball in bounds. They get it to Reen. Reen drives to the top of the key, dishes off. Stonehill looking pretty good on defense. Another turnover, went out of bounds. And the Skyhawks get it back. If you just joined us, It's the beginning of the second quarter here at Mercott Gymnasium. You're watching the quarterfinal round of the NE10 championship round. Ball went out of bounds. That was Kelsey Shaw losing the ball, didn't quite have her hands on the ball. 9:18, the clock running. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. As we describe the action here, Division II Women's College Basketball Tournament. And the shot blocked. Looked like a nice block, but she might have hit her with her body. Talking about Jennifer Warden from Abington, Massachusetts, her first personal foul. She comes out, gets a rest. Vermonte comes back in. She wears number 21.
First one doesn't fall.
Most all of the players, as you notice, I guess the hairdress for this game is ponytail.
She got a second. Rolled her on the rim and then in.
16-10. Stonehill still out in front by 6. They get the ball to Shaw, to Ruda. Back out front to Carter. Vermont to get the wing on the left. She gets the ball. And again, these long cross-the-court passes can be very dangerous.
Yeah, she couldn't pull it down. Lost it outside.
Here come the Greyhounds. They trail by 6. They have the ball. We're in the second quarter of play. Here's a stop. The J doesn't work, but they get their own rebound, and they get fouled in the action.
Stonehill fouls on number 30, Kayla Raymond, her first personal. Skyhawks' second team foul. Taking Kawhi at the line, shooting 2 for the Greyhounds.
So the first free throw is good. Tammy Falei at the foul line. Makes her second. Greyhounds close in on the Stonehill lead. Raymond takes the 3, won't fall for her.
Yeah, rims it.
Stonehill stays in their man-to-man defense. Good penetration to the hoop. And that basket was by Forsica from infield, Connecticut. And we got a 2-point difference in this ball game. Here's Ruda to Carter. Carter shot off. Stonehill going a little cold here in the second quarter.
7:24 left in the first half.
And again, a little give and go. They go to the hoop, they make the basket, and they'll go to the foul line.
And we now have a tie game again. 16-16. 7:17 left in the...
That last foul was against Gabriel Ruder. Glidden comes in. Kayla Raymond comes out. Seymour comes back into the lineup for the Skyhawks. Shot doesn't fall. We still have a tie game. Here's Bramante, the sophomore guard. She's going to be part of the future here at Stonehill College. The guard takes a shot, makes it. Makes it. After I gave her credit for being the future, she wanted to be part of the present.
Yeah. Stonehill now up by 2.
And again, they go low. And they do a terrific job, the Greyhounds, in looking low.
Another
passing.
tied game, 18-18.
Bramante with the basketball. Gets it to Glidden. Back to Bramante. Shot doesn't fall. Here come the Greyhounds. They now have a chance to take the lead. And again, they do what they've been doing the entire game. And we're going to have a foul in the paint.
Skyhawks fouls number 25. Sophie Smith, her first personal. A 14 foul. In for the Greyhounds, number 11, Catherine Golden.
So right now, the Greyhounds have the basketball. 6:14 remaining. We're in the second quarter. This would be a chance for the Greyhounds to take the lead. Again, they go low.
And they do.
Throw the ball up off the window and make the basket.
2018 Stonehill.
Monica Spain on that last hoop. Whoop. Stonehill has the basketball. They go to the hoop, and we're going to have a foul in the play. Stonehill will go to the foul line now. They have a chance to tie it up.
Assumption up by 2. 5:44 left in the first half.
Madison Seymour at the line. She'll shoot 2.
So with the score right now, Stonehill trailing Assumption College by a score of 20-18. Good shooting by Madison Seymour. She makes her first free throw. She's from Glastonbury, Connecticut, a junior here at Stonehill. Makes them both.
Now it's a tie game again, 20-20.
Here's Reen. Has the basketball. And again, what they do, Ken, is they pick for each other and try to get the ball low. Ball goes out of bounds and went off one of the Skyhawks.
Checking in for the Skyhawks, number 30, Keela Raymond.
So the Greyhounds will get the ball back. Ruta gets a rest. Raymond comes back into the lineup. Assumption puts the ball in play. Almost stolen, restolen by the Greyhounds. They call a play. And we're going to have a blocking foul.
Skyhawks fouls at number 12, Madison Seymour.
So they'll call this against Madison Seymour, his second personal foul. That brings Carter in. Madison Seymour goes to the bench.
Tie game, 20-20, 5:22 left in the first half.
Jalen Armstrong at the foul line. She's a sophomore from Baltimore, Montana, I guess. Not Baltimore, Maryland.
First ball didn't fall.
Not a lot of points for each team, as a matter of fact.
Neither ball fell.
Missed both free throws. Here's Bramante. She loses the ball. And again, a missed layup. Stonehill lucky to get that ball back. Assumption from the Northeast Division. They're 7-12. I should say 8-12. And they happen to be 14-14 overall. Ball stolen. Armstrong drives in, gets fouled by Grace Carter.
That foul is on Stonehill's number 35, Grace Carter, her second personal.
That last call was by Kerry Lang, one of the 3 officials.
You can watch these games and delay recordings on Comcast Channel 97, Verizon Channel 24, and ECAT, Eastern cable access television.
Special thank you to Reverend John Denning,
Skyhawks dance
the
team.
president of Stonehill College. We appreciate his cooperation and the cooperation of the faculty to be able to bring community television and a replay of all these Stonehill College games here at Merckett Gymnasium. How lucky we are in the town of Easton to have Stonehill right here in our own backyard. This is Division II Women's College Basketball Tournament play here in the Northeast 10 Conference. Both these teams part of the NCAA.
We embrace the impact we can make. The NE10.
Top players.
Stonehill right now at 20-20 tie.
Yeah, top player right now at Stonehill is Kayla Raymond, 9, and Madison Seymour, 5. And Terry Finelli is the top player for Assumption, 8. And Monica Spain is 7.
And Ken,
Jalen Armstrong at the line.
her last name
One more.
is pronounced Tammy Falei.
Pillay, right. Peabody, Mass. She was from.
And for Assumption, number 3, Emmy Boyd.
So Stonehill right now trailing by 2. 4:55. Once they start hitting their shots, you'll see a big difference.
Yeah, Kayla Raymond was losing a few of her three-pointers today, so once she warms up, she'll be in good shape.
Back out front to Bramante. And there's a three-point shot.
Whoop, that didn't fall yet. Kayla.
Nice save.
Steal.
Here come the Greyhounds. They have the ball. They have a 2-point lead. And again, they got to watch the low post. Look like a double dribble. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound play.
Assumption's number 21, Tammy Falani. Her second personal, the team's second foul.
So Falari on the foul. Stonehill gets it back.
Assumption number 30.
Glyden comes to the bench. I should say Glidden is how they pronounce it. Here's Bramante now. Her team trailing by 2. Underneath to Ruda. And the shot doesn't fall.
Oh, got fouled.
Fouls on Stonehill's number 21, Emily Bramante.
So they'll call this against Bramante. It'll be a shooting foul. They're in the bonus.
Eddie Fuller on the line, shooting 2.
Got a first.
Second free throw, rolls around rim and it falls for the Greyhounds. Stonehill trails now by 4 points.
Ooh, that long pass again.
There's Shaw with the 3, and it won't fall for her either. Stonehill now has to work harder on defense. They gave up a few baskets at the low post. They have to make sure. And we got a traveling violation. Stonehill gets it back. Kayla Raymond will take the ball out of bounds. She gets it to the point guard, Bramante, who calls the play. Ruder at the high post. Gets it to Raymond. Raymond goes low. Shot doesn't fall. And we're going to have a foul or a violation on the play. Let's find out what the call is. Yes, they're going to call a foul against Bramante.
21, Emily Bramante, her second personal.
4-point difference.
In for assumption number 4, Megan Reed. And checking in for
Mia
Stonehill.
Kelly now comes into the lineup. Bramante comes out.
You got a first one
This is the biggest lead.
Makes the first of 2.
for Assumption.
Studies the basket, won't fall.
Pulled down by Raymond.
Raymond gets the rebound, gives it to Kelly. Warden tries to bounce pass to Raymond, gets kicked out of bounds. Stonehill will get it back on the far side of the court in front of the Stonehill fans. Fans in the stands. Here's Warden to Raymond. They get it back out front. They want to set something up again. Ruda comes to the high post. Raymond goes low. Underneath to Glidden, doesn't fall. So Stonehill just not making their shots. They've certainly had enough of them. So we got a violation, another turnover by the Greyhounds. Skyhawks will get it back. They trail by 5. They need a quick basket to get back into this ball game.
Yeah. Their shooting hasn't been just as good.
Here's Shaw. She stops, she pops, doesn't fall. Ruda with the rebound. Gets it back out front to the point. They go low to Ruda. Ruda gives it to Raymond, and Raymond drags a pivot foot. No basket.
A layup.
Violation against Raymond.
Stonehill down by 5. 1:52 left in the first half.
Here you get the number 1 seed in the Northeast Division against the number 5 seed. There's a long 3, doesn't fall. Ruda with the rebound. I should say Warden. And this Shaw going to the basket. She gets fouled. She'll get 2 free throws.
The assumption fouls at number 30, Monica Spain, her first personal.
They'll call a personal foul against Spain.
In for assumption number 23, Katarina Fonseca. Kelsey Shaw.
Again, the semifinals will be on Thursday, March 5th. The winner of this game plays the winner of the Lemoyne Bentley contest, also tipping off today at 2 p.m.
Shaw just lost her first shot.
Shaw takes the second one and makes it. So we got a 4-point difference. I'm truly amazed at how comfortable Coach Tricia Brown feels.
Turnover.
She doesn't let the pressure get to her. And there's a basket by Shaw.
She got a foul and get shot.
Guess what? She made the basket. Coach Brown said, we'll take it. And she'll go to the foul line. Wow.
Go for that 3-point shot.
Here's Kelsey Shaw from Bar Harbor, Maine. Takes things into her own hands. Throws up a desperate shot. Makes the basket. Gets fouled. Has a chance now to close the gap even closer. Here's the shot by the southpaw. She makes it.
All net.
Wow. Got the last 4 points in this ball game.
Stonehill down by 1. Oh,
Here ball.
turnover.
Shaw with the rebound.
1:05 left in the first half.
Shaw goes to the hoop. Throws it up off the window and got fouled. Wow.
She'll go up for 2.
Try Captain Kelsey Shaw in the closing couple of minutes here, taking things into her own hands.
Yeah,
Kelsey Shaw at the line, shooting 2.
She has a chance right now to put Stonehill out in front. Oop, doesn't make the first.
Well, at least you can try to tie it.
We certainly hope we didn't jinx her. She made the second one, all net.
Now tie game again, 25-25.
Greyhounds have the ball. Stonehill on defense.
50-some-odd seconds left in the first half.
And again, they have the 30-second clock.
Down to 10 seconds now. Stonehill defense has been strong.
Offensive foul. Holy cow.
The shot didn't count.
And what a great way to change the momentum and to take the lead here at the end of the first half if they can make a basket.
32 seconds left in the first half.
Here's Warden with the basketball. She calls a play. Shaw at the wing on the left. Raymond at the high post. And there's a shot, no foul. Rebound by Bramante. They got 9 seconds. Here's Shaw with the ball. She's got to shoot it. Takes the shot. Doesn't make it.
Air ball.
And we got a tie ball game, 25-25 at the end of 2 full quarters. Yes, it's halftime, 25-25. The last couple of minutes, it's been the Kelsey Shaw show.
Yeah, but Stonehill's been down on their shooting tonight, so if they can recover it after the halftime.
Well, they've done it all season, Ken,
Yeah.
when you stop and think about it. They came up with 20 victories on the season. They ended up 16-3 in the NE10 conference. And there were many times when they were off on their shooting, they came back and went crazy. And let's find out what Coach Tricia Brown can say to her players during halftime. That certainly could make the big difference.
Stonehill Downs team's out there now performing.
So we're going to take a quick timeout. The score right now, 25-25. It's all tied up. You're watching the quarterfinals of the NE10 quarterfinals. about 15 minutes before the end of the halftime break. Hurry back, folks. You're watching Division II Women's College Basketball Tournament. Okay, we're back here at Mercott Gymnasium on the Paula Sullivan court. It's tournament time. It's the Northeast 10 quarterfinals. The score at halftime, 25-25. The Skyhawks are hosting the Greyhounds from Worcester, Massachusetts. Yes, Assumption College. And how lucky we are to have Stonehill College in our own backyard. My guest on my left is Father Dunning. He's the Reverend President of Stonehill College. And on my right, Paula Sullivan, former AD and coach here at Stonehill. The court is named after her. And So we walk very softly on that court. But again, I've said to you many times, Father, that we've so fortunate to have Stonehill College in the Easton hometown.
Well, we're really blessed to be here in Easton. The college has been here since 1948, and, I hope we're a great neighbor and an active participant in the life of the town of Easton.
It's tournament time, and Paul, you're used to tournaments. And right now it's 25-25, but it's been that way all season. They have some times when the ball just don't go in the basket. And we hope that Coach Tricia Brown will get them all excited at halftime to come back out. What do you think of the first half?
I thought the kids played very hard. As you said, the ball just didn't go in the last 10 minutes, but I'm not concerned. I think they'll come out and shoot it a little bit better in the second half. But Assumption's they're coming after us. They're very aggressive, and they're trying to shut down our shooters. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll shoot it better, though.
It was the Kelsey Shaw show for the last couple of minutes.
She's our senior leader, so she does not want to go home tonight, that's for sure, without a win.
Father Dunning, I wanted to ask you, as president of the college, how important do you think the athletic program as well as extracurricular activities are to a college like Stonehill?
Well, it's really critically important. We really focus on educating the whole person, and certainly our student athletes really exemplify that, both on the court but also in the classroom. So it's the total package here in terms of Stonehill, and athletics really contributes to the formation of the whole person.
If you don't mind, maybe you could tell our viewing audience, how many students do we have here at Stonehill? And I know we got 26 athletic activities taking place. The newest one is women's hockey. But how do you feel about the population and how many faculty members?
So there are 2,500 graduate students and about a much smaller graduate program, which we just began recently. But of the 2,500 undergraduates, about 460 are student athletes.
Any final comment, Paul, you'd like to make regarding the team and the season and head coach Tricia Brown?
Tricia's done an amazing job with our program. She's a dear friend, and she runs a great program. She just doesn't coach her team. She runs a complete program. But I'd like to piggyback on what Father John said. We're very lucky here at Stonehill that we have a president that's very engaged and appreciates athletics. He's on the President's Council, which is a handful for Division II with the NCAA, and has always been a huge supporter. It means a lot to the players and to the coaching staff here.
Well said. How lucky I am and how honored I am to be here with the president of the college on my left and Paula Sullivan here on my right. Two folks who have been made tremendous contributions here at Stonehill College. Today's cablecast, a production of ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. And again, let me end our halftime show by saying how lucky we are to have Stonehill College in our backyard here in the town of Easton, Massachusetts. The score at halftime, 25-25. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Merckett Gymnasium here on the campus of Stonehill College. The score at halftime, 25-25. It's all tied up. The winner of this game today moves on and plays the winner of the Bentley contest, which is also taking place this afternoon. The loser, unfortunately, goes home, and that would be a shame. Stonehill, the number 1 seed in this quarterfinal round, and the number 5 seed happens to be Assumption College. They call them the Greyhounds. We have a terrific crowd on hand. I enjoyed very much the interview, Ken, during halftime with the president of the college, Reverend John Denning, and of course Paula Sullivan, the person that this court is named after. This is going to be an important second half for Stonehill. If you just joined us, folks, Stonehill a little cold in the first half, but they still were able to maintain a tie ball game.
Well, Stonehill's been good with their defense, but their offense has been a little
sluggish right to the first half. So
It's
hopefully,
happened. It's happened before during the season, but they've been able to come back. Let's hope they'll be able to do likewise here in this particular contest. Taking a look at the brackets, other games being played today. Adelphi plays Southern New Hampshire. St. Anselm's and New Haven are battling in New Hampshire. And we're covering the Assumption Lemoyne game. We'll be playing the winner of the Bentley Lemoyne contest. And but you have to win this game first to get there. So the Greyhounds will get the ball inbounds first. The winner goes to the semifinals on March 5th, and the finals will be held a week from today, which is March 8th. Play action begins. The Greyhounds have the basketball. The point guard, Megan Reen from Norwood, Mass, a junior. They go low again, they take the shot, and they'll call this foul against Madison Seymour.
That foul's on Stonehill's number 12, Madison Seymour, her third personal.
And what Assumption is doing here, Ken, is they're taking advantage of their size. Underneath that time was Monica Spain. Played her high school basketball at Braintree, one of the Womps. That was their nickname. Makes her first free throw, puts her team out in front first here in the second half. We have two 10-minute quarters remaining, and we have a 30-second clock. Raymond with the rebound on the missed shot. Here's Bramante to Carter to Shaw. Shaw takes a three, doesn't fall. Ends up in the hands of Poland. She plays catch with Reen. And there's a blocking foul. I would call that a charge.
good.
That looked like a charge.
And Stonehill fouls on number 4, Kelsey Shaw, her second personal, the team's second foul.
So Assumption will put the ball in play. 14-14 overall, that's their record. They lost twice during the season to Stonehill.
Turnover, Stonehill got it.
Bramante picks up the loose ball. Bounce passes to Raymond. Raymond fakes, goes up with the shot, doesn't fall. Bramante with the rebound, she got fouled. The smallest player in the court comes down with that rebound.
Yeah.
And Assumption fouls on number 4, Megan Reed. Her second personal, the team's first.
They get it out front to Raymond. And
She got
Raymond
it.
takes the J and makes it.
Stonehill up by 1. 8:53 left in the good period.
Reen wears number 4. Poland number 3. They go low again, and that's what they've been doing for this entire game.
Yep.
Going to the low post and taking advantage of their size.
Stonehill down by 1.
Shaw out front to Raymond. They get it to Shaw.
Trying to get a call.
Shaw to Raymond. Raymond takes the 3, doesn't fall.
The threes aren't falling today.
Kalei with that rebound. She's been a key in this ball game. 1 point difference. We're in the third quarter. It's the quarterfinals of the NE10 championship. And we're going to have a walk.
Offensive foul on Assumption's
No, they're going to call an offensive foul instead.
personal, the team's
And
second
that's the third personal foul against Tammy
Into the Greyhounds,
Kalei.
Catherine Golden.
Stonehill's got to get hot now and start get back in the scores. Not get any fouls.
Here's Bramante. We got a double high post with Raymond and Ruda. Shaw on the far side of the court on the white ring. They go low. And there's a shot, it's good. So Raymond picks up another hoop.
Stonehill up by 1. 7:33 left in the third period.
Stonehill right now in a zone defense. Ball stolen by Ruda. Gets it to Raymond. Raymond dishes off to her point guard. Over to Shaw. Grace Carter to Ruda. Raymond drives to the hoop, and we're going to have a jump ball. Some people were looking for a foul, but they call it jump ball. Possession rule gives the ball back to the Skyhawks. 29-28, a 1-point difference.
Raymond couldn't hold on to it. Turnover.
There's a long three, doesn't fall. Grace Carter with the rebound. Dishes off to Shaw. Carter takes a three, air ball. Bramante with another. I found the ball rebound. Raymond takes the shot. She got it.
She finally got one.
That was a two. That was a two-pointer.
Oh, two. Okay, she was on the line.
Timeout called by the Greyhounds. And Stonehill out in front by 3 points. Unbelievable how this game is seesawed back and forth. Top 5 teams in both the Northeast Division and the Southwest Division qualified for tournament play. In the Northeast Division, it was Stonehill that won the division, followed by St. Anselm's, Bentley, Southern New Hampshire, and Assumption. In the Southwest Division, the top 5 teams that qualified for the quarterfinals: Adelphi, Lemoyne, New Haven. Pace and American International were knocked out during the preliminary round. They didn't get as far as the quarterfinals. As a matter of fact, Pace lost to Assumption, which is on the court tonight against Stonehill. And American International, they lost to Southern New Hampshire. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood.
Callow Raymond has got 10, and Monica, Callow Raymond's got 15, and Madison Seymour has got 5 for Stonehill, and Kelsey Shaw 7.
Greyhounds with the basketball. And again, they'll do a little shuffle offense, in and out, trying to get the ball to the person underneath.
Took a three-pointer, didn't fall.
Here's Grace Carter with the basketball. Gets it to Ruda. Back out front to Bramante. 15 seconds on the 30-second clock. And again, they go low. And they did the same thing that the Greyhounds have been doing for this entire game. They went low. Greyhounds with the basketball. They're on offense. They go to the low post. They throw it up. They get fouled. They'll call this against Bramante.
Stonehill fouls at number 21. Her third personal.
That will send Monica Spain to the foul line.
Back in for Stonehill, number 4, Kelsey Shaw.
Shaw comes back into the lineup, gives Bramante a rest. She has 3 fouls. First free throw doesn't fall for the Greyhounds. She'll get a second. She shoots it, and she makes it.
33-29, Stonehill.
As Ken mentioned, we got a 4-point difference. Here's Shaw. She goes baseline. Gets it back out front to Shaw. Shaw wants to set something up. Ruda goes low, and it's a turnover by Stonehill.
Couldn't pull it down.
5:19, the clock running. You're watching Division II Women's College Basketball Tournament time. And there's a three from way downtown
By 11.
by Cappuccioni.
Put your hands up on defense, please.
Carter to Glidden to Shaw. They play catch out front. 12 seconds on the 30-second clock.
Stonehill up by 1.
A 1-point difference. And the rebound by Jennifer.
Got fouled and the basket was good.
Let's see if he counts it. He didn't. He didn't count it.
Oh, he changed it.
He called the foul before the shot.
13 foul.
There's a question on the referees there, so one called that it was a good shot.
So they'll bring the substitutions in. Raymond comes back in with Hill. We got a 1-point difference. Stonehill out in front, 33-32. The call was there was no basket. They called the foul before the shot was taken. That means that Stonehill will take it out of bounds. The three officials are still talking about that last call. We'll see what happens. We got 4:36. We're in the third quarter of play.
Yeah, one of the officials right in front of us called it. It was a good shot.
10 members embrace higher learning. We make it a priority. We have the data to show it. The NE10
That's Kirk Campbell on the PA here at Stonehill College.
comes to academic success rate. 88% of all NE10 student athletes are agree.
Head coach for Stonehill, Tricia Brown. The head coach for Assumption,
The metrics started being measured.
Carrie Fair, I should say, in her 24th season.
Yeah, and she's got 10 points. She's the top player scorer right now for them. And Raymond is 15 for Stonehill.
Stonehill will take the ball out of bounds. Raymond will handle that responsibility. They get it back out front to Shaw. They go to the hoop, they take the shot. Hill gets the rebound, and we got a jump ball.
Ball, Assumption basketball.
Goes to Assumption.
So Assumption gets the ball back. We got a 1-point difference. Again, the semifinals. The winner of this game will play on March 5th. That's a Thursday evening. And the championship game will be on March 8th. That's next Sunday. They go low. Ball stolen by Raymond. Little size down there to defend. Shaw to Grace Carter. They go low to Raymond. Raymond goes up with the left hand, makes the basket. Pretty play.
Does a turn, and then she got in the basket.
She picks up her 17th point in this ball game.
35-32, Stonehill. Up by 3. 3:31 left in the
Back
third
out
period.
front. Again, they go low. And we're going to have a traveling violation. Good call by Ken Wood. 3:24 in the third quarter. We got a 35-32 lead by Stonehill. They have the ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Cross the court passes can be dangerous. Underneath, and we're going to have a foul on the play. Jumping up and down, it was Megan Reen. She didn't like that particular call, but that'll send Hill to the foul line. She's from Mansfield, Massachusetts. Speaking of Mansfield, their boys team doing very well in the MIAA high school tournament.
Got a first.
They match up against Brockton today, as a matter of fact. Second free throw by Hill doesn't fall. And she may get another shot. We'll see what happens. Yes, it was a violation. Violation by assumption. Hill gets a chance now to get the second one. And she makes it.
37-32, Stonehill.
Good break for Stonehill.
3 minutes left in the third period.
Stonehill stays in their man-to-man defense. Good ball movement by the Greyhounds. Here's a long three. Doesn't fall. Hill with a tough rebound. She's got the size. Bounce pass underneath to Raymond.
And get fouled.
A nice blind pass. It was a bounce pass. She looked the other way. I'm talking about Raymond. Dished it off. Dished it off to Jennifer Warden. And Warden, a junior, will go to the charity stripe. She's from Abington, Mass. Injured starting off this season and finally back in the lineup. Makes the first one.
(38-32) Stonehill.
How important concentration is on the foul line. She does it, and she's all net.
On both of them, yep. 39-32 Stonehill. 2:36 left in the third period.
Greyhounds have the basketball. They back in, they take the shot, they miss it. Hill comes up with another rebound.
Hill's been doing a lot of the rebounds. Whoop, turnover, whoa.
And we got a jump ball.
I think it goes back to Stonehill.
Possession rule gives the ball back. Good hustle by Kelsey Shaw. They almost gave the ball to the coach. I thought she was in the game. Here's Raymond. She stops, takes the shot, air ball. Hill with the rebound. Offensively, as well as defensively, she gets the boards. And we got a traveling violation before the shot. Greyhounds will get it back, 1:55. Assumption now calls a play. They trail in this game. We're in the third quarter of play. They stop, they pop, they take the shot, and we're going to have a reaching over foul. I think they're going to call against Jalen Armstrong. Actually, it was a traveling violation before the foul.
Taylor throws the ball back in.
I don't need to make that call. We already have three officials.
Yeah.
Here's Raymond looking for a shot.
Ooh.
Goes to the hoop, takes the shot, and gets fouled. So she'll go to the charity stripe. She has 17 points in this ball game. Hill gets a rest. She gets a nice round of applause. She gets a handshake from the coach. She did her job while she was in there rebounding. Raymond's first free throw is good.
All net.
And right now, believe it or not, Stonehill enjoying their biggest lead. Second free throw doesn't fall. So Raymond has 18 points in the game. Greyhounds go to the hoop, shot blocked by Shaw. What a game she's played today. There's Grace underneath.
Turnover.
Got to try to get the ball low to Raymond. 1:05, the clock running. They go to the hoop, they throw it up, they miss the shot. Raymond comes down with the rebound. Jennifer Warden calls the play. She wants to do a little shuffle. Gets it to Ruda. Out front to Raymond, to Shaw. 14 points on the 30-second clock. Grace Carter takes the three. She got it! Free ball! She got it! She got it!
43-32 Stonehill.
This is what everybody here in the gym thought would happen. What a battle, though, this team has come up with.
Stonehill up by 11.
We still have another whole quarter to go, 10 minutes. Here's a long three. Guess what? It went in. Off the glass. Wow. So at the end of 3 full quarters here at Mercott Gymnasium, Stonehill out in front of Assumption College by a score of 43-35, an 8-point difference. And that was a desperate shot at the end off the window that went in. Otherwise, Stonehill would have been really way out in front. So right now, at the end of 3 full quarters, we got a battle here in the NE10 Conference quarterfinals.
Yeah, Stonehill's still a little rusty in a few of their shots, but the defense has been real good, so that's been a big plus, which it's been all year.
Taking a look at the 2020 Northeast 10 Conference Women's Basketball Tournament. In the first round, Southern New Hampshire defeated American International 77-47. In the second game, they called it Game 2 in the brackets. Number 5, Assumption, defeated in the Southwest Division, number 4, Pace University, 59-45. And today we got Southern New Hampshire battling Adelphi. Assumption right here at Mercott Gymnasium taking on Stonehill. In Game 5, Bentley is at Lemoyne. That was a 2 p.m. tip-off. In the 6th game of the quarterfinals, Game 6, New Haven at St. Anselm's of New Hampshire. So that's the story. The winner of this contest as we enter the 4th quarter of play will be playing on Thursday, March 5th. And it'll be played at the site, the team that has the best record in the winning bracket.
Taylor Rimmon now has 18 points.
Greyhounds with the basketball. They go low once again. They get the basket. That's something they've been doing for the entire game.
43-37, Stonehill.
Hill bounce passes to Bramante. To Carter. They look low. Bramante goes to the hoop. Stonehill gets the rebound.
He gets fouled.
Good hustle by Ruder, and she got fouled.
Deception foul to number 30, Monica Spain.
So Bramante will take the ball. I should say Grace Carter will take the ball out of bounds for the Skyhawks underneath their own basket. Seymour back out front to Bramante. Bramante works the far side of the court. Out front to Hill at the top of the key. Bramante drives in, throws up a running right-hander. And we're going to have an offensive foul.
Foul, Stonehill number 21, Emily Bramante. That's her 4th personal. The Skyhawks' first team foul.
So Bramante will come out. She'll take a rest.
Jennifer Warden and number 4, Kelsey Shaw.
Kelsey Shaw comes in for Grace Carter. Jennifer Warden also in the lineup. She wears number 10, a junior, for Stonehill. Again, they go low. Ball stolen. Another turnover by the Greyhounds.
One of those long shots.
Seymour out front to Shaw. Shaw stops, goes underneath, bounce pass, and the basket is good.
Good. 45-37, Stonehill.
Megan Hill picks up the basket. Stonehill digs in on defense.
which they're good at.
And again, they usually wait till the last second before they take the shot. And we got a jump ball. Good effort by Hill.
Skyhawks basketball.
So the Skyhawks get it back. That was a terrific defensive effort by Megan Hill from Mansfield.
Yeah. Well, this has been Stonehill's great strength this year, is their defense.
Thank you, Chris Dolan on camera.
8:04. 8:04
There's
left
a
in-
three-pointer. It
Oh.
doesn't fall. Rebound fought for, and we're going to have a foul on the play. We'll call this against Ruda.
7:58 left in the final period.
Abby Reuter, her second personal, the team's second foul.
So Gabrielle Ruda picks up her second personal foul,
Raymond just came back in.
and Hill gets a rest. Rightfully so. She did a good job while she was in there. They go low again, and just like they've been doing for the entire game,
Yeah, layup right up and in.
this young lady has been the person to go to on the Assumption team.
45-39, Stonehill.
Raymond to Ruda, takes the shot, doesn't fall. They come down with the rebound and the ball.
Oh, back Stonehill.
Another turnover. 7:21, the clock running. Raymond looking for the ball. She gets it to Shaw. Shaw goes low, back out front. Raymond finds a way,
They got
goes
it.
to the hole, makes the basket. Now has 20 points in this ball game. Good ball movement by the Greyhounds. They're looking to go low. Here's the shot, doesn't fall. Loose ball ends up in the hands of Madison Seymour. Here come the Skyhawks. They have the lead, 47-39. They have the ball. The clock at 6:21. Shaw, a little give and go, goes underneath all alone. That was a nice pass to Jennifer Warden, but she missed the layup. There's a shot from way downtown. Timeout called by Assumption. And that three was by Poland. Wow, she brought them right back into the ball game, a 5-point difference. So, Ken, this is a game that still could go either way.
Your Stonehill Skyhawks dance team.
6 minutes left in this ball game. A lot can happen in that amount of time.
In games involving the electronic media timeout format, the timeout format shall be 3 30-second timeouts and 1 full timeout for each team during regulation time. Each team shall be entitled to 1 additional 30-second timeout during any extra period. So if there is an overtime, they'll get an extra timeout. The extra timeout shall not be granted until after the ball becomes live to begin the extra period. Not that we're predicting a timeout, but anything can happen. I mean, an overtime.
Website, and the best place to find
Yeah, Tammy Faley on Assumption got 14 points. She's a top scorer right now, and Raymond 20 for Stonehill.
And all of her points have been at the low post. They've done some picks and kind of provide an off balance to Stonehill by having a shorter player against Vallejo.
Now Stonehill just got to keep up with their defense, and their offense needs to build a little more strength.
Here's Shaw with the basketball, gets it to Raymond.
She finally
She got it!
She finally got a three.
She's hot right now, I'll tell you. 23 points in this ball game.
50-42, Stonehill.
Here's the long three off the glass.
Stonehill
Loose ball picked up by Grace Carter. To Warden. Warden to Shaw. Shaw goes to the hoop. Doesn't make the basket. Goes out of bounds. Greyhounds get it back. Here's the story right now. 5:29 on the clock. We're in the final quarter of play. It's the quarterfinals of the NE10 conference. 50-42, Stonehill out in front. The Greyhounds have the basketball. They lost twice during the season to this same Stonehill team. Under 10 seconds on the 30-second clock.
That's when they seem to score, so you got to watch them.
They throw it up,
Nope.
doesn't fall. She got her own rebound. Can you believe that? How important it is to follow up in your shots. Underneath, all alone.
Didn't
Shot
fall.
doesn't fall. Raymond with a good, strong rebound. Bramante reports to the scorer's table. The clock running at 4:40. Raymond over the head pass to Carter.
Need another score to
Carter dishes off to Raymond. A three. Doesn't fall
fall.
this time. Kalei with the rebound. She's been doing it on both sides of the court. Greyhounds get their own rebound on the missed shot. 50-42, Stonehill out in front. Here's a long three.
Ooh.
She got it. Wow. They're back in this ball game.
50-45, Stonehill.
Poland with the three.
4:07 left in the final period.
So right now with 4:07 remaining, we got a 5-point difference. Stonehill has the ball back. Coach Fair has to be pretty excited about her team. Kerry Fair in her 24th season. Her team being this close in the ball game.
Assumption Gold timeout.
The Northeast 10 Conference.
They got a young team. They have a lot of players coming back next season, as well as Stonehill.
Athletically, academically.
As a matter of fact, Stonehill will be very competitive, Ken, for the next 2 seasons. They have Hill coming back. Of course, they have Kayla Raymond. They have Jennifer Warden coming back. They have Bramante coming back. Hats off, by the way, to the seniors
Stonehill up
on
by
this
5.
Stonehill team. I'm talking about Ruta, Carter, and Shaw, the tri-captains. Bramante takes a three, doesn't fall, and we got a turnover by the Skyhawks. So Ruta, Carter, and Shaw will graduate. They can't give this team ball stolen by Grace Carter. That was an important steal. Stonehill with the ball. A 5-point lead. Bramante gets it to Raymond. To Seymour. Bramante, I should say Seymour. Goes to the hoop, throws up a running right-hander and makes the basket.
52-45, Stonehill. 3:13 left in the final period.
Greyhounds have the basketball. They go low once again. Turn around, doesn't fall. She overthrew the rim. Stonehill has the ball. Under 3 minutes. Raymond at the high post. Looks for the ball, gets it. Goes underneath. They take the shot, they miss it. 2:42. Clock still running. Defense is so important right now. They go low, and just like they've done the whole game. I guess I'm repeating myself. 52-47.
2:22 left in the final period.
This still is anybody's ball game.
A lot of time yet.
Grace Carter to Raymond. Raymond takes the three.
She got it.
Holy cow, 3-ball, Raymond. 26 points in this ball game. And there's a drive to the hoop. They make a quick basket. Timeout called by Coach Fair.
55-49, Stonehill. 156.
This will be a 30-second timeout. Stonehill out in front by 6. They have the ball. We have 1:56 remaining. No reason why they can't come up with another basket to sink this game into the victory pile.
As long as their defense stays strong, as it has been, and they don't get any fouls, that's going to be important.
I don't want to jinx the team, but with a victory today, they'll have 21 victories, 5 losses. And of course, this will send them a victory today to the semifinals on Thursday evening.
And we don't know who they're going to be yet, either Bentley or Lamone.
That's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Here's Stonehill now. Bramante takes her time as she gets across the timeline. Back out front to Raymond. Here's Shaw. Underneath to Ruda. Ball missing. Guess what? Bramante with the rebound and a new 30-second clock. We're going to have a foul on the play. Actually, no foul. The official wanted to change the time on the clock. 1:37 remaining. Here's Bramante. Ball stolen.
Turnover.
This number 21, she has been a key player for the entire game. And we're talking about Tammy Falae from Peabody, Mass. Played her high school basketball at St. Mary's Lynn, where I used to coach. There's a long three, doesn't fall. They get the ball back out front. Looking to take the three. 1:06, 14 on the 30-second clock. They go low, they get position, they take the shot, they miss it. They missed it. That would have put them right back into the game. A quick foul by Megan Reed. Reed picks up her 4th personal foul. Stonehill gets it out of bounds. And Ken, 53.4 seconds remaining. And the score is 55-49.
That's a 30-second timeout.
Stonehill just has to burn out the 53 seconds. Get a shot. Even if they make the basket, they're going to sink the game. I think they won it already.
Yeah. Northeast 1-0. And be sure to join the conversation by using the hashtag #Any10Embrace.
So for the folks in our viewing audience, we get 53.4 seconds. Stonehill College right now out in front of Assumption. With a 6-point lead, they also have the ball. They can kill 30 seconds here by running off some time on the clock. And I'm sure that's what they're going to think about. They get it to Bramante, almost stolen. Carter takes a three. Doesn't fall. Here come the Greyhounds.
And they did defense just to kind of hold them back.
39 seconds remaining in this ball game. And again, time is
and they seem to get their shots in.
burning the clock, and Stonehill gets it back on a turnout. So right now you got a full court press. You got 26.5 seconds remaining, and Stonehill has the lead. They get it to Raymond. Raymond gets fouled. Raymond will go to the charity stripe now. She'll shoot 2.
Assumption fouls number 2, Jalen Armstrong, her third personal.
Armstrong gets the foul call against her. I guess Raymond won't go to the foul line because she wasn't in the bonus. So right now, you know the person that gets the ball is going to get fouled quickly. Bramante, that was a free foul to burn. Dave Clifton here along with Ken Wood. How excited we are to cover Stonehill College basketball. Stonehill now will go to the foul line. They are now in the bonus. And again, Stonehill will play the winner of the Bentley-Lemoyne game, which is taking place right now at another location. That'll be the semifinal round. And Stonehill will have another home game, so that'll be Thursday evening right here at Mercott Gymnasium. Bramante puts in the first, the sophomore. (56-49).
Get a second.
57-49. 23.3 seconds remaining. Stonehill will move on to the semifinals of the NE10 conference play.
Video content, and a closer look inside the NE10, and it's more
And again, they're used to winning. No doubt about it. After this game, they will have a record of 21 wins and 5 losses. Yes, they lost one to Bentley. Yes, they lost one to Payson. And they lost a couple of non-league games. But they certainly have been the cream of the crop here in this division.
Well, their defense has been good all year, so and that's been tonight too. So it's been really good for Stonehill. Unfortunately, they're going to lose 3 of their players next year, but Taylor Raymond's going to be in there for several years, so that's going to be a plus.
Well, they got Hill coming back, Bramante coming back. They got
and they've all improved a lot this year.
They got Jennifer Warden coming back, Madison Seymour. They got a terrific crew coming back. They're going to be here for the next couple of years in tournament play. Okay, the clock running down, 57-49. And we're going to have a foul on the play.
Foul on Stonehill's number 31, Gabby Reuter, her third personal.
They'll take it out of bounds. They won't be shooting. There's a 3. She makes it. That was from way downtown. So that last shot, a 3-pointer by Cappuccioni. 57-52, 15.3 seconds remaining.
Shaw at the line for Stonehill. She'll shoot 2.
What a job she did at the end of the last 2 minutes of the first half.
Get her first.
She loves the final minutes and seconds, I guess. Makes them both. 59-52. Only 15 seconds remaining in this game. And there's an air ball and another foul on the play. So Stonehill will go back to the foul line with 7.2 seconds. Nice round of applause for the Skyhawks from the Stonehill fans.
Kelsey Shaw at the line, shooting 2.
Stonehill normally averages 66.3 points per game.
Get a first shot.
And right now they have 60.
And she got a second.
Makes them both.
They're up by 11.
The Greyhounds number 23, Katarina Fonseca.
So Shaw showing what she can do as a tri-captain, especially in the closing couple of minutes here in both the first and second half. down to 1 second. Rebound by Raymond. That's it. 61 to 52. Stonehill wins the right to move on to the semifinals. They defeat Assumption College. Certainly hats off to Assumption. What a game they played. The number 5 seed playing against the number 1 seed. They did a terrific job of going low. And I'll tell you something, the young lady who scored a lot of their points, she played a terrific game. She's a junior from Peabody, Mass.
Yeah.
Played her high school basketball at St. Mary's. Kayla Brown, what a terrific job she played today in their scoring. Kayla, congratulations, Kayla Brown. Congratulations once again on a terrific job.
That's good.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to look up there at the camera. Stonehill College wins the opportunity to go to the semifinals. And you'll be playing the winner of the Lemoyne-Bentley College game. They're playing as we speak, and there's a good possibility that we're going to end up in the finals, the championship game. Do you agree with that? You have to.
Absolutely.
You're the top scorer and top rebounder. A little off in the first half, but you came back. And the coach does a terrific job of making sure that you keep firing that ball up there.
Yeah,
because that's what good shooters do. They keep shooting, and eventually it goes in. It's been a wonderful season, a wonderful league. It's too bad you got injured in the beginning of the season.
I know, it's all right.
I predict that this team is going to be back in the tournament for the next 2 seasons.
And if you can keep up your defense like you've been doing, it's been perfect. That's helped you a lot this year.
And again, you come up with another double-double with over 20 points, and you did a terrific job on the boards. Anything you'd like to say about the seniors? There are 4 seniors, 3 tri-captains. They in their final season. What can you say about them? They've made some great contributions.
As a team, we love them, and they do so much for us, and they're such a huge presence for us out in the court. And Morgan, she had a tough tore ACL early in the season, but she's been a voice for us ever since then, and she's back playing, and all of them together, they're huge for us, and I think they're really taking advantage of everything.
I thought that Kelsey Shaw did a terrific job the last 2 minutes of the first half, and the last minute and a half for the second half. She did some clutch shooting and hustling and rebounding. Any final comment you'd like to make about your coach?
Coach Brown's great, and then all of them together are even better. They prepare us very well, and they do a lot for us, and we're very grateful to have them.
One final comment: if your parents were standing here right now, they would be saying, "We're very proud of you in the job that you did, Kayla Raymond. Keep up the good work."
Thank you very much.
See you at the semifinals.
Thank you.
On Thursday evening.
Thank you.
This team will play in the semifinals. And Ken, some final comment about sponsor.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Northeastern Savings Bank for being the sponsor for today's game. And they're in both Bristol and Plymouth County now with their offices.
Final score, once again, 61 to 52. Stonehill's women's team here in Division II defeated Assumption College by that score of 61 to 52. They actually were tied at halftime, 25-25. They come back, they didn't disappoint us, and Kayla Brown, I should say Kayla Raymond, started to put the ball in. What a terrific job she did. Again, a lot of team effort. The folks that come off the bench filled in and did what they could to make a difference. Congratulations to the women's Skyhawks here at Stonehill. They pick up their 21st victory of the season. I'm Dave Clifton on behalf of Ken Wood. And of course, Chris Dolan on camera bidding you farewell from Merckett Gymnasium on the campus of Stonehill College. Congratulations to the women's Skyhawks.